at this. This is officially our 10th RV video. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Decade.
So this week we painted the rig and got some wallpaper in there too. It's a big transformation visually.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Yes, and it just...
Finished the ceiling too, I guess officially.
Yeah, we finished the ceiling, so I feel those two things really make the rig look entirely different. Kind of feels like our hard work is finally paying off because you can like visually see a difference in there now. We are fixing to move into our RV spot. We officially got a confirmation yesterday from an RV park that we applied to that we did get the spot. So we actually go pick out our spot tomorrow. So we'll be doing that in 2.5 weeks already at the end of this month.
Yeah. Well, we're moving in there a little bit earlier just because we need to make sure everything works fine, like water and electricity and everything. So I guess yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So make sure you stick with us, enjoy the video, like, comment, and subscribe. This side, it's on this side, I figured.
Oh, my finger's way too close. There we go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another week of our renovation. Wanted to just say thanks for sticking around. I know we haven't regularly been uploading videos, but we've had a lot come up these past couple weeks. I like filming this stuff. I like editing the videos, and so it is something I do plan to continue to do. Just as this next 4 or 5 weeks come at us, I don't think I'll be uploading like as regularly. They'll come out, you know, when they come out, when I can make time. Yesterday, I went ahead and taped off all the windows for paint prep. I also need to tape off some corners. So for example, you will see in this corner, we have some of this like beading, and that's in every corner of the room. So cut out all this beading. I didn't like it. I'm gonna tape off the corners so that I can caulk in all of them, which is why you see this
Caulking walls.
peel off wallpaper is Seth's job. It's been an arduous task for him, but the wallpaper was bubbling because of like the heat and maybe some water damage, and we didn't want to paint over that and make it bubble. Seth is so enthused.
I'm almost done, yeah.
I think that's the hardest I've ever seen you smile. Tape off windows and corners. Dunzo. It's my first time doing this, but I know that you do not need a lot because it kind of like spreads as you smooth it down. It's kind of thick. Maybe my hole is too tiny. Okay, that seems to be good. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove this to get like a clean line. That's not the caulk, by the way. That is spackling for when I filled in some holes.
It's okay, it'll be covered up by wallpaper anyways. A better looking wallpaper.
Nice. So the point of this is just to cover the gap that was left in the corners so that when we paint, it doesn't have this weird hole effect and cracking. Removed the covers for some outlets. We didn't actually buy the brand gripper, but we were recommended by the Home Depot employee that this works the same. This is called 123 primer, and It just makes sure that your paint adheres to the surface, no matter if it's dirty or whatnot. You don't need to even sand with this. All right. Primed. Check. So Seth and I have finished priming the rig, and now I'm just starting to do the first coat of our real paint color. Nothing fancy. We actually just stuck with a white bright color to open up the space, and I think that this is, yep, eggshell enamel. The guy at Home Depot seemed to know what he was talking about. He basically expressed that this finish of paint will prevent the most kind of like scuff marks, you know, like if you're moving in a confined space, this is your best bet because you're most likely to be bumping into a lot of things and rubbing off on the paint, and this is kind of the best choice. Anyways, that's how he explained it to me. I'm gonna work backwards, moving forward, and yeah, let's see how that works. It's day 3 of painting. Say hi, Seth.
Hey.
We are still on our first layer of real paint. We have just this section right here, the living room / kitchen to paint. Just gonna give you guys a little update because we are done for the day. Everything has been coated with its first layer of paint, minus some weird tricky spots that I just see Seth missed up there just because it's hard to reach. So like in these little grooves right here, but for the most part everything is like covered up. All the wallpaper is covered. And what do you think, Seth?
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think that just seeing something over the uneven layers of wood and the peeling wallpaper, it's definitely an improvement.
For sure.
Didn't think, I thought maybe we could get this done in one day. I tend to have really high expectations or standards for us, and then we fall a little bit short. Maybe I'm not realistic. So far, so good. Oh, and we will also install our one wall of wallpaper, which we have there patiently waiting. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Welcome back to another day of painting in the rig. Seth is applying a second coat to this wall. Our plan is to finish the second coat in the entire rig. Thinking 2 coats will do it. I don't think we need a 3rd coat.
No, I think 2 will be fine.
Yeah, I think 2 is good.
Ooh.
And I have set up outside. I'm going to finish painting the rest of the cabinets and that one bathroom door with a mirror. We have finished 90% of the second coat of paint, so Seth is taking off some of the painter's tape around those walls that we have finished. We just have the over cab left to coat with the second coat and just some fine, finicky details in the bathroom. It is the weekend and it is so bright in here from the new paint. I'm really excited because right now I'm going to take some time to take off the railing, the light switch, and I'm going to attempt to apply our wallpaper. So the way this wallpaper works, it is actually water adhesive. So you apply water to the back side. You're actually supposed to submerge the whole thing in like your bathtub or a container of water that's big enough. We don't have one. So I am going to just wet it with a spray bottle and hope that does the job. And then I guess once it's fully submerged or all wet, you start to put it up. You start left to right, and then you smooth it over with like a sponge or a cloth. So I have got pretty much 90% of the wallpaper on for this wall. It was really easy to apply. It was not easy cutting out the holes for the fixtures on here, and so I was trying to cut after I had already applied the water to the back of this, and so you could tell there's like, when you cut something that's been submerged in water, it doesn't cut cleanly. So I am gonna wait till this dries to cut that off. So I cut this hole out of the wallpaper before I applied it, and I've got to cut out space for the light, and then there's also like a tag in back of this for like how many passengers you can load. So I'm gonna wait till the wallpaper dries to cut that too. Wallpaper is done. So the next crazy thing we are gonna paint is the fridge. We knew when we wanted to get an RV that we wanted a chalk fridge. Just an easy way to note down, you know, what we need to get, and notes, messages. And so originally I thought that you can take that off. It's posing as another challenge. So we're gonna attempt to just spray paint that thing with a chalk finish up there, like not taking it off. So Seth has ripped up some cardboard pieces and we're just gonna kind of work around it.
Bum ba da bum 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 bum. Wheel of Fortune. Boom.
Wow.
And this is our new fridge.
That's way better. So it's not supposed to look completely finished and matte. It's supposed to have like a chalkboard texture. I like kind of the weathered, scratchy look it gives. Yeah, so we'll build like a little thing to house our chalk, and we'll use it to write down like things we need to buy and reminders, little love notes. After what feels like forever of first coat painting and second coat painting over a span of a week, we're finally 90% done. I just have to get in between here, if you can see that, over there, and then over on the other side of this guy to complete the painting of the rig. Again, don't mind the mess, but this is the completion of our painting. And also the completion of one installed wall of wallpaper. So all of this is going to be covered with cabinetry and couching, things that will not be movable. Again, that will be covered by cabinetry. We are done painting, and that corner will be covered.
Well, sayonara.
Sayonara. Adios.
Adieu.
Adieu.
I bid you adieu.
We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.